Guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Somto, and on today's episode of our pregnancy and postpartum series, we're going to be discussing signs and symptoms of pregnancy. These signs and symptoms can begin as early as 2 weeks and above. So if that sounds like what you are interested in, then definitely keep on watching. So the first sign to look out for is a missed period. Missing your period is often the first sign of pregnancy, but I feel like we just ignore this. I don't know why. Like me, when I was pregnant with my baby, I hadn't seen my period for 2 months, and it didn't occur that I'm pregnant. I don't know that. I guess it's because I have a really painful period. So when I do not get my period, I celebrate and I am in such a good mood. So yeah, a missed period is definitely the most obvious and the first sign of pregnancy that you have to look out for. The second sign of pregnancy is nausea and vomiting. This is also called morning sickness. This morning sickness, it can happen any time of the day. Just because they call it morning sickness doesn't mean that it happens only in the morning. Like me, I get morning sickness 12 midnight, like 4 p.m., 4 a.m. You can get this morning sickness anytime, and it includes vomiting and feeling nauseous. So, according to my research, this morning sickness affects half of pregnant women. So, if you feel nauseous, like you feel like throwing up and you are throwing up, then you should definitely get a home pregnancy test to confirm that you are pregnant. So the third sign and symptom of pregnancy, it could be breast changes. There could be changes in your breast. Your breast could become smaller or bigger, your tender or painful. Just look out for any changes in your breast. Or your breast is heavier and is full of milk, like those ones they do in Nollywood film. When a mother sees that throwing up, she come and do like this, and then she will push her breast, and the girl will shout, "Ah!" Your mother will say, "Oh my God, you're pregnant!" So Chioma, you're pregnant. Oh, this girl has finished me. Oh, so you should definitely you should definitely look out for those changes in your breast. The first sign and symptoms of pregnancy could be fatigue. You start feeling fatigue, you start feeling tiredness around all your body, like you do one or two things and you just be breathing like somebody on your darling. You feel fatigue and you feel so tired. So that could be another sign of pregnancy. But then again, you have to get a home pregnancy test to be sure that you're actually pregnant. But yeah, this is also a sign that your little one could be on the way. The fifth sign of pregnancy could be frequent urination. You notice that you have been urinating more often than usual. Like every 5 minutes you are going to the bathroom. Me, when I was in my first and second trimester, even up till now it's even worse. I noticed that I was urinating every 10 minutes. Before then, I had already found out that I was pregnant. But look out for frequent urination, okay? Number six sign and symptoms of pregnancy could be food cravings, like you'll be craving for some particular food. Like when I was pregnant with my first baby, do you know how I found out? I live in Bamako, right? And I don't usually eat the food, but this time around, I started craving for the food. Like my neighbor will be cooking in her house, and I'll just carry my plate and go there and say that I'm hungry. She give me your food, and that one will be looking me like, hmm. Hmm, something is definitely up with this one because I don't do that. Like even when she asked me if I wanted to eat her food, I would say no. But this time around, I was carrying plate like I'm hungry. Give me. I want to eat this food, and I wasn't even using hands to eat the way they're eating. Sef. No spoon. Sef. I carried the food and use my hand. Something is wrong. So watch out when you're having particular food cravings. Maybe you start craving for something unusual. Some people crave for catfish. You might not be a seafood person, but then you start craving for seafood. So cravings could be one of the signs of pregnancy. But then again, get a home pregnancy test to be sure, right? Another symptom of pregnancy could be backache. I noticed that I had that a lot during my second trimester. Your back will be paining you, especially your lower back. Your lower back will be so painful. All your back self will be paining you. So it's advised that you get a pregnancy test to be sure of what is happening to your body. If you notice all these changes I'm talking about, the best thing that you have to do is go and get a home pregnancy test. It's not that expensive. The one I used to use is around 1,500 safer. They have just those small ones that they even sell for like 500. So you have to get a home pregnancy test and test it to be sure. Okay, don't just jump into conclusion. All right. So the last sign of pregnancy that I have here is breathlessness. It's, it's breathlessness, like you might be feeling out of breath, like when you climb the steps you notice that you're out of breath, you'll be gasping for air and all those things. So when you notice these changes, it's definitely advised that you get a home pregnancy test, or you go to the hospital to get a proper pregnancy test done. Don't come here and say that all these things you are telling me is not working. It's not how I found out. I'm not saying that it must be how you found out. It's how I found out. Some women found out this way. Majority of women found out that they're pregnant through these things that I have just listed to you now. So when you found out that you're having any of these symptoms, definitely get a pregnancy test done to be sure. All right. And that is it all from me today, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. Please do not forget to give me a big thumbs up, comment, and please subscribe to my channel. That really does help me so much. I love you guys so very much, and I will see you all in my next one. Stay tuned though, because we are still going on. We are just in the pregnancy part of the pregnancy and postpartum series. Very soon now we're going to kick off with the postpartum part of this series. So do not go anywhere until next time. Ciao.